Welcome back to the channel and joining me once again in On the Road. If you're new to the channel and just found us, please subscribe to the channel. Help us out by giving the videos a like and a share. Much appreciated. Now, anyone who's been watching my videos, my last video obviously we just had the wheel support. Now basically after I've uploaded the video I did for wheel support, I just continue playing the game, which is what I'm doing now. I'm just going to go for a drive. I'm going to go back to Dortmund, I think it is. So I'm just going to pick up 2 more containers. And then let's just attach these on here. But I want to just take a drive. I'm going to get some fuel. I don't know if I need any fuel, but I'm going to go and get some anyway. But I just want to drive around the streets. Wheel's still working. What I found was in my other video when for wheel support, I said I seem to have a difficulty in connecting. Alright, hold on, let's just get going. Hold on, where are we? We've got to put the tachograph in. No idea what we've got. Let's just change that and accept that and come out. What's our sat now? We've got 6 hours and 5. I am going to change that. Change, accept. Let's take the card out. So we should have to put the card in now. Oh god, this is the problem with this at the moment. We do not know. Is my card out? I honestly don't know. Let's try this again. This is the frustrating thing on this, because this truck I'm in, you can't see the tacho. So bear with me a second. Is that in? Don't know. Right. What's the time now? I want to have it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, let's leave it at that. We've got our lights on, haven't we? We should have. Put our lights up. There they are already on. Okie doke. What do we want to do now? Let's take that sat nav off there. Oh, and I want the ignition up. Right. So like I said, I'm using the Thrustmaster Ferrari Spider 458, I believe it is. And the controls on this is just basically like the on the wheel, it's just like the controller. My Y button. What's this telling me now? Telling me something. What did it tell me? Tacho. Change unit, accept. Is that going to keep beeping? Don't know. Yeah, so Y button is the flash your headlights. X is the handbrake. B is the horn. And A is get in and out, just like on the controller. Handbrake's on. Oh, wrong one. Oh dear, I'm just telling you how to do it and forgetting myself then. So yeah, it's just like the controller, but I am using the controller to look around. So yeah, but what I want to do... sorry, I think I was saying, I don't know if I've already said it now. So anyone who watches my videos, you know I get distracted. I couldn't get my wheel to work before. So what I've done, because I don't really like plugging it in when the console's already switched on. What I did this time, I just left it plugged in. I turned it on. So now I think it was I went to say something in my last video, which was, see, look at the speed on this hill. That does need sorting out. That is too slow. He's struggling like mad to get up this hill. That's silly. Right, let's get back in again. We're going left here. Yeah, what I did, I had my wheel plugged in. Now I think it was, I forgot to mention the game because I got distracted. I think it was the bus simulator that my wheel wouldn't always work, and I think you had to plug it in and turn the console on with the wheel for it to work. But what I found on this is if you plug your wheel in and then turn it on with your controller, your wheel will come on anyway. And so far, each time I've tried it, it seems to have worked. So whether that's a workaround for it or something, I honestly don't know, but it has worked for me. So if anyone else has got the same wheel as me, like I said, the Thrustmaster Ferrari Spider, and they're struggling with that, just try that and see if it works for you. My settings, again, if anyone didn't see my last video, where are we? That's what I've got. Triggers. Oh, I think my warnings were supposed to be on. I can't remember. Let's turn those on. I had the tutorials off, which if anyone saw when I was trying to do the container, if I had those switched on, I'd have worked out how to do it. But yeah, steering speed and release speed I've got up to 10. Dampening I've got down to 0. Everything else is off, and that is it. But just make sure you accept it. Yeah, so that workaround with the wheel for me at the moment seems to have worked. So what I'm going to do in this video, I am going back to Duisburg, I think it was. But I just want to see about traffic. There is traffic on the road, but I don't think there's as much traffic as there used to be. So I said, I don't believe they have done anything with the AI traffic, because I tried pulling out in front of a vehicle to turn left, and it still kept coming towards me. It stopped, yes, like I've said in my other videos, but it doesn't give you enough room to turn, and it creeps up on you, so every time you manage to move a bit, it will creep forward as well. So I just think they have removed some of the cars in the game, so there's less vehicles on the road, because like I said, everywhere I've been so far, there's hardly been any vehicles. Look, the streets don't seem to be having many vehicles driving around. I don't think the time has anything to do with it. I don't think it's like that. And I don't know if you just noticed then, in my headphones, my engine sound has gone off. It's back on now, but it keeps going on and off. Right, there's a filling station now. I'm going to go and get some fuel. I said nothing special with this video. I just wanted to continue on. Now I've got the wheel support on this, and just see if anything else happens. Now, like I said, when I first tried it, my game froze a few times. Right, I'm not going to switch anything off. I'm just going to... What's going on? Right. Bloody hell, I didn't realise I was that low. Right, full. Right, let's get back in. Let's get a wiggle on. Yeah, my game froze a few times when I first got the update, and I think I saw somewhere. I think it was on the road Facebook page. A few people on there said it. Their game kept freezing. And I know the settings, you have to keep going in and readjusting them because it didn't seem to save them. But let's just see if it does it on this. I might do this as unedited, so it might be a long video. Don't worry, I am not going to whitter all the way through it. I will shut up at some point. I might just put a little bit of music to it. I don't know. Let's see what happens though. Right, we're going. But it's just so much nicer just to sit here now and use a wheel. And like I said, having those settings of the steering speed and that, and reverse speed as 10 on there, it pretty much moves the same as my wheel. It is exactly what I'm doing with my hands right now on my wheel. So it's literally a split, a minute of a second that the delay on it. But it's not really that noticeable once you're driving. My sound's just gone again. My engine. Oh, I think I just hear it come back now. I said that's not from this update. That was from a previous update, the one before. But look, this slowing down on the hill, I get it, and I do like it. But that's a little bit excessive. And like I said, once you're going along, it gets really, really tight sometimes, where it stops and starts and stops and starts, and it's just like, you know, it shouldn't be like that. So they need to reduce that a little bit. And I said, look, I mean, we're coming out onto the highway now, and there's not many vehicles on the road. So, like I said, I personally think they've removed some of the AI. Perhaps it's because they haven't looked at fixing it. They was concentrating, because we've all been moaning, including me. I've probably been one of the biggest moaners about having wheel support, because it is stupid having a driving game, a simulating game, where you haven't got a wheel. It's just ridiculous. And like trying to drive with the controller, it's just been a complete nightmare. It's just you swerve all over the place. But with the wheel, you've got a lot more control over it. And like I said, right now, this is why I've continued on with it. I'm loving it. But it's still, look, I mean, you can see the shadows and that there, the light just twitching across. To me, that needs smoothing out a bit more. But apart from that, it seems all right at the moment. It's more, I think having the wheel support brought in now has, like, it's just calmed, well, it's calmed me down a little bit about the game. It makes you forget about all the other issues it's got, but they're still there, and they still need resorting out. And like I said, I think I said it in my previous video, that I just hope that, I know they showed us the new vehicles they're on about bringing in, and the loads or something. I think, wasn't it a tanker or something to transport liquids and that. And they're on about, because people have been asking about customization, so they brought some other stuff in and whatever. You've got the bars on it and the horn, you know, all that. That's fine. But before they bring these other vehicles in, I just want them to, yes, I am speeding, whoever points that out. I just hope I've just missed my turn. Oh, bugger. I wonder if I can get back over there further down the road. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Yeah, as I was saying, I just hope they actually get the issues fixed first before they introduce anything else, because I just think it's ridiculous. Get the base game working before you start introducing other stuff. It's like with truck driver. I think I'm messed up here. Now there is a way. I didn't know if it resets itself, or you got to come out and put another point on that you've got to go to. Because I should be on the other side of the road. Yeah, look, I'm supposed to be coming off over here. Oh, bugger. So where have I got to go now then? I wonder if this is going to reset it. I don't think it... Oh, it's telling me to go straight on again. And we're going... Right, okay. Let's get over here. Perhaps we'll get another turning off further up. I'm not paying attention, am I? Yeah, as I was saying, like with Truck Driver, they've got issues on that game. There's stuff that's been in there for months that they haven't bothered fixing. But going by what they've said on their Discord and what have you, or what the resident post answerer, which has got nothing to do with Sedesco, has said, and Martin hasn't, you know, said it's wrong or anything. I've not seen anything like that. But they're concentrating on the DLC. They want to get the DLC working. Now, they kept saying before that, you know, the DLC won't work with the base game. This needs doing, that needs doing. But then they're saying now it sounds like they're just working on the DLC. Now, doesn't that mean then, if you're going to get it to work on the actual game, if the game isn't right, you're still going to have bugs and issues on there, and probably more. So I don't understand that. I just think they're blowing smoke up your ass on that one, just because people keep screaming, "I want the DLC. When's it coming out?" So no, I don't like that, and I just hope this lot here. I just think they should concentrate on getting everything working fine. It's taken so long to get here, far too long. I get it. There is problems with games, and they do need to work on them and that. I mean, I don't know what it involves. I mean, it's probably not straightforward and easy, otherwise things would be done within minutes, wouldn't they? So yeah, I'm not going to slate them for that, because I know nothing about that. What I don't like about the fact is like with this game, where you've got Fabian coming out just telling you and updating you on stuff, but the updates, they don't seem to be enough. They're not very often. And some of the stuff he says just doesn't ring true. And like I said in previous videos, they've come out with something before, he's shown a video and I've pointed something out to him, and he even replied that, you know, they were hoping no one saw that, and it's something they're going to be working on. And I think that was actually the traffic not letting you pull out or turn left and stuff like that. The traffic was coming up too close to you. Excuse me. And he said they knew about it. Now that is going on months and months and months. That's over 6 months ago, if not more. It's got to be. And so as I said, that was in the game then, and they knew about it. So to me, before you go any further, fix your game and then start bringing your DLCs. I haven't got an issue then, because I'd like to see more things in the game. Truck driver, I think people have lost interest in that. I think a lot of people lost interest in this one, to be honest with you. But I don't know. With wheel support now, if it's starting to playing a lot better. It's so much nicer to play with a wheel. And in my last video, I don't think I had any damage to my load. You watch, I'm going to jinx myself now, which is pretty rare, to be honest with you. Now, yeah. Could it be the fact it was the controller? I'm going to say it was using the controller. In my defence, yeah, it was the controller that made me crash, not me just being a knob. But yeah, it's a lot nicer to play with a wheel. So people that have like sort of given up on the game, hopefully they're still watching my videos and what have you, and hopefully it might encourage them to re-download the game and what have you, because I know some people have uninstalled it. See, look how slow it is, and I'm gonna have to stop at these bloody lights now. Yeah, they've uninstalled the game because they're fed up of it. They're just fed up of the what basically people are saying just lies, which I can understand why, because it just seemed they lied to us. But no, hopefully seeing this now with wheel support, it might make them think a bit differently about it. It would be nice when they get the other vehicles in it and add little towns and villages on some of the back roads and what have you. Like I said, there's still things they need to fix on this. I've stuck with it a lot. Some of my, well, I say a lot, quite a few of my subscribers have said, you know, hats off to you, you stuck with the game, blah blah blah. You know, they've given up on it. Yeah, I saw the potential in this game, and I'm just hoping that they do come through with it. I said I don't like their PR of the game, of how they do it. They're very slack in that, but I'm just hoping they're getting on top of it now. At the moment they seem to be, but they still need to sort the AI out. And like when you're picking your routes and stuff like that, the map for me plays up every now and again. This speed thing. They do need to add more AI vehicles in the game, so hopefully they'll get that sorted out. I mean, as far as I know, it's like the hitbox around your vehicle. They're coming in too close. How easy is that to fix? I have got no idea whatsoever. So, yeah, I honestly don't know. But, you know, to me it's easy to just say, well, that's all it is. Sort that out. Fix the hitbox. Is it easy? I don't know. But like I said, as someone who's part of their community, I suppose, because I'm playing the game, and yes, I have slated them so many times. But like I said, I think I'm entitled to, because at the end of the day, I paid for the game. They haven't given me the game. So you're getting an honest opinion and a view from someone who's, you know, spent their own cash on the thing. So but then again, if anyone gave me a game to test out and show people and stuff like that, I'd still give my honest opinion and view on it, because I'm fed up of the you know, the day one patch has to come out. You know, the days have gone where you can have a game that you buy and it works the day you get it, no issues. You never used to have all that. So I just wish we could go back to that, because this really does, it annoys the tits off me, it really does. But right, I've managed to witter all the way through this, which I said I probably wouldn't. But as you saw though, there's not a lot of traffic around. I think I've sussed out my wheel. I'll have to try it again to see if it works by plugging it, leaving it plugged in, or plugging it in and turning the console on with my controller first, and the wheel should come on as well. See, look, these cars as well, these are not sat on their sides this time, but they're not parked properly. I know when Fabian did a video, I think, showing the wheel working, can't remember, I don't know what he was playing it on now, to be honest with you. But yeah, they had a car parked up at the side, it was on its side. I said, and that's been like that for a while as well, which I said, they're supposed to have been fixed. Clipping the barriers, like AI vehicles going around the corner, clipping like these barriers and it's swinging out. And they said that was fixed several times and it wasn't. Now, I've only seen, since I've been messing around since this update, I've only seen a couple of trucks and trailers going around a corner, and so far they haven't clipped it. I don't know why, if they have actually done something to it, or whether it's just the fact that they've removed. Why is it every bloody light I come to is a red? It's just like real life. Yeah, whether just removing some of the AI has made it easier on those ones now. It's not having to work as hard with all the other AI around each other, so removing some. But to me, they've removed too much. You watch, these bloody lights will change now as well, and I'm struggling up this hill. There you go, look. And you watch, when I got to pull away from here now, it is really going to struggle, I bet. And look, we are, I think, sliding. Yeah, look, we're sliding backwards. My handbrake's on. And we are very, very slowly moving backwards. Yeah, look, you can see it better in that one there. Right. Come on. See how it struggles? I said, that is just a little bit too much. And especially when you're down a highway and you've come up to a bit of a steeper hill and it slows right down. Now, I get it, they will slow, but not pretty much to a standstill. I've never seen one do that. Right, like I said, I've managed to witter all the way through this. It's about 25 minutes long, nearly. God, I must love the sound of my own voice. Yeah, the engine sound went off again then for a second. Right. And we're back at the shipping yard by the look of it to drop these off. I couldn't see them then. I thought, where's my drop-off point? Right. Slow up. Slow, 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 slow. See, look, if you look in the mirror, like I said before, they go green, but the marker in front of you doesn't. Don't think that's too much of a problem. It's not too much of an issue. At least you look in your mirrors, you can see that. Right, let's get these dropped off. No! Oh my god! What happened? Truck overloaded, reduced loaded goods. What do you mean? Oh my god, what happened? I lost everything. I don't get it. I went to turn these. What's happened? Is that on? Oh, I've got no idea what happened there. No, want that down. Right, let's try this now. That was a bit weird. I don't know what that was about because everything disappeared. And it says it was overloaded. Right, look, no damage. Wow, that's twice in a row now. I'm so chuffed. But yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was a bit odd. But the truck overload thing, I remember seeing in some of my comments before about the overloading of a truck. And that's on these containers, which is a bit strange. Now, whether it's because you've knocked that, because I managed to disconnect, by the look of it, the trailer from the actual tractor part itself. So perhaps that's what it is. I don't know, but that was a bit weird. I've not seen that before. But then again, I didn't mess up like that before. So, but anyways, I've managed to whitter all the way through that. I promised I wouldn't, and I said I'd put some music to it, but I haven't. But yeah, I am enjoying it now. We've got the wheel. Again, this has been made literally after I just uploaded the wheel support video. So this is I think it's the 9th, Thursday the 9th when the update came out. My video would have gone up on the 10th, so this is probably going to go out on the 11th. So yeah, if you haven't seen the wheel support video, it's the video before this one. But have a look in the links. I've got about 40 odd videos on the road. If you want to go and watch and binge watch all those, it will help the channel out as well. And like I said, it will also help the channel out if you give the videos a like and a share. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm going to continue on messing around with this, I think. So thanks again for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you again in a different one, in another video. Bye bye.